Hello everyone, how you doing? Just coming in just to talk about health and wellness. Um, Prior to my journey of health and wellness and where I've been with health and wellness, and just to give you a heads up tip and to be mindful of some of these things on your way on your journey. Um, I just wanted to tell you that years ago, brief story. Was really into working out, really into doing things, and um, part of um, that journey was um, I lost out on a lot of things as far as work and so forth on and everything else, and things were just going on that road, and I was on a um, self journey of a quest for identity. I guess you want to say, to see where things were. So um, I did go on a fast, and I did a water fast for probably, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it was 10 or 15 days, just straight water, and that was something else. And before then, I was, no offense to the audience that's listening that eats meat. Um, it's okay. I'm not here to bash anyone because um, I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to tell you my journey. That I came along a friend that was talking about, you should see yourself with, um, being more plant-based. I don't want to put a label or anything on it. So I end up doing that as far as plant-based eating and stuff like that. And did plant after the whole fast. I started to just lean on small things slowly. I didn't graduate overnight and just make everything just became a Wizard of Oz. It was gradually. I started with like nuts, all types of nuts and berries and stuff like that. And then I said, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just do the whole, you know, um, plant-based thing. And so from that point on, I ended up doing the whole plant-based thing, um, little by little, and I started learning more. Started getting the plant-based supplements, and eating all types of food to the point where I was working out, and my friend was like, "Hey man, what happened to your steaks and your ribs and all of these type of things?" And I said, I'm starting to make a transition into something different. So with that being said, making that transition, he was like, "Man, Dad, you eat like a rabbit." But I was like, he's like, "It's rabbit food, because mostly animals, they eat, you know, grass, So with that being said, eating grass, what you want to call it, I reap the benefits of a lot of more energy, a lot more more energy, and with that more strength towards working out, more power, more agility, more energy towards working out, and just many other great benefits when you take that journey, you take that route. So, eventually to the point where, you know, um, when whatever you do is working, eventually a lot of people will follow. So whatever you do in life, if you're doing something that may looks foreign to other people, as long as you're consistent with doing it, eventually, and it's consistent and it looks good and it's working, eventually a lot of people are gonna eventually fall in line with it. So I end up doing that, making food, even to the person that was like, "Hey man, I saw you eat, you're not eating steaks," and nothing, to the point where I was making healthier meals and stuff like that, where the person was like, "Hey man, that was bomb, that was bomb." So I was like, that's what it is, man. And so I just kept working out. And the brother was a great brother, and he was encouraging me on the workouts and stuff, to stay on my workouts, even when the times when I didn't feel like doing it, or I was getting caught up in many different things and stuff like that. So going along with that workout world and stuff, it was great, and I was gaining results. And and a lot of things were coming to the point where, I was there. But then along the road, um, I just got off track and started getting into other things and stuff like that, and I just got off my journey with that. So I still like the workout world. I still like um, eating the healthy, even though I will, fall off or, have my moments. This is not this is a journey. This is not something to beat up on yourself about, even though you will at some point have that if you don't, manage yourself correctly and give yourself some slack and some balance. So with that, I geared away towards that, still, eating plant-based and still doing my thing, but I haven't gotten into the workout world. So um, I want to also explain to people that are um, just eating healthy, period, and getting on a healthier diet and getting on a healthier journey. Um, my advice and my journey, it's not for everyone. I'm not a specialist or a doctor. I don't clinically want to tell you how to live or go about your life with this journey. But I would say that, you know, one day at a time. My mother would say, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm foreign, so my parents are Jamaican, so, they would always have proverbs to give you, to let you know, to keep you on your ground. So um, just to take it one step at a time, be patient with yourself. That's the most healing, and that's where you'll get the most results as far as losing weight, and the most results of gaining weight and gaining a healthier self, a healthier sense of self towards getting more power and muscles is when you're patient with yourself. When it comes to detoxing and stuff like that, I would recommend to be easy. And if you're going to detox and you're going to do a certain type of thing, be easy. Don't take all these things all at one time, because your body loves you and you need to love your body. You need to be patient with your body. Your body will respond like it responded to me correctly. That is your overload, to the point where I overload. I was what we would call is OCD. Like if you're, you need to clean or you have something like that, you OCD about certain things. You have to be patient with the journey, because for my journey and getting back in the health and wellness, which was I was doing so many things, putting so many different things in my body, so many different things that I OCD to the point where I had to tell my wife, like, I ain't feeling well, dog. I got to go to the hospital. So, it's like, what? To the hospital? What happened? Did you have something to eat or something poisonous or something? And it probably was something that was food poisoning and stuff like that. But I had to look back and trace back to my reality that it was a part of me putting so many different things in me, because I wanted to flush out. I wanted to clean myself. I wanted to heal. I wanted to clean. I wanted to flush out the parasites, flush out everything. That I put too much emphasis on that, to the point where my body was like, hey, look, one day at a time. You overloaded me to the point where I don't have anywhere to go, in the body. So I have to stir it up, or if it's a parasite or whichever growing or manifesting, it got to the point where my stomach was twisting and all types of stuff, man. It was to the point where my wife had to lay hands, cast out everything to get my stomach back into thing. And then I went to the doctor. The doctor told me maybe it had to do something with food poisoning, or I ate something that was not at the right temperature or something like that. And it could have been that causing that result too. But it ended up having me going to the hospital and finding out all these things, where intuitively it just came to me that you OCD'd on all these different vitamins and supplements and garlic and gingers and all of these type of things, trying to heal your body overnight when it's a whole process to doing that. So I just come to y'all today just to let y'all know on your journey that be patient with yourself. Learn to be patient with yourself. I can't tell you what I'm not doing. I'm doing that myself too. And be mindful, and take it easy, slow down, and just one day at a time. You're gonna get to where you're getting to. One day at a time, one step at a time. You're gonna get to where you're getting to. Eventually, when you get there, you're gonna look back and stuff. So if you have to write it down on a journal pad and say, hey, I did such miles today, or I did this much exercise. A lot of times we get addicted to looking at the mirror too. We looking to see, did the shed, it's still a building block. You have to give yourself some time and some credit. I don't even look in the mirror because I know that it's not there yet. It's going to eventually over time. So to all my viewers, I hope you like the video. I hope that it was very educational and inspiring and encouraging as you go on your journey. And this is for everything, this workout, running, anything, stuff like that. So whatever you do, just one day at a time, and meditate, stay with God, and keep grounded and stable in these times as well. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to let y'all come in and tell y'all some good things about the great news on where things are, and good to be here. So thank you so much. Comment, like, subscribe. Hope to come with more content as far as everything, spirituality to the health world and the journey that I'm going into as well, to bring you guys along on this journey and your journey too. I would love to know your channel. Thank you so much.